Hello there, lovely people, it's Alex from Nintendo Life here, and today I'm going to be talking to you all about Minecraft on the Nintendo Switch, or Minecraft Nintendo Switch Edition, or whatever it is they're calling it. And more specifically, I'm going to be talking about why you can't use a Joy-Con on its side like that. You can only use them as a pair. What's all that about? I'm fairly certain a lot of people, when we heard about the Nintendo Switch version of Minecraft, were really hoping that you'd be able to do just that and just snap off a Joy-Con, well, maybe not snap, but slide off a Joy-Con carefully, and just be able to play multiplayer with your chums, you know, 2 controllers immediately out of the box. It sounded like a dream come true, and how could that not be a massive seller to kids? Well, it doesn't work. And the reason is so obvious. Minecraft requires 2 control sticks just to play the game. This has got 1. You simply can't play the game. And I thought maybe about motion controls, you know, you can go, whoa, hey, go up and around like that. But even then, it's a very sort of loose way of controlling things. It's better in things where you can have the motion controls and the control stick at the same time. But it just doesn't work for something like this. And, you know, in theory, I mean, it kind of works. But realistically, you're not going to find any real solution around it. Believe me, I've thought about it for at least half an hour. Well, that may not be a problem to you. You might think, well, I've always wanted a Pro Controller, and so if I want to play multiplayer, it's a good excuse to get one, but well, this is the biggest problem. Well, the one that I'm about to say. Pretty much all the advertising for the Switch by Nintendo shows 2 people playing with these controllers on their side, suggesting that, you know, it's a multiplayer game and, you know, the controller is 1 controller when it's together and also 2 controllers when they're on their side, and that's fantastic. And that isn't the case for Minecraft. Now, that may sound like, well, you know, of course it's not going to be for every game, but people looking at the adverts, they don't know that. Imagine the situation, a parent's going in to GameStop or Game or any equivalent, you know, let's think of an Australian one, electronics boutique, and they walk in and they are looking for a console or a Christmas present or something for their little child. We'll call Bill Bob. And they're looking around and they say, oh, what's this? It looks like a tablet. My children love tablets. It's got controls on the side. Hang on, those controls slide off, and so it's 2 controllers. Well, color me tickled pink. This is going to satisfy both Bill Bob and Bob Bill. And it does Minecraft? Well, they love Minecraft, so I'm going to get that. They'll be able to play Minecraft multiplayer. I won't even have to buy a second controller. It's going to be delightful. They're going to get back, and it's just not going to be the case. Now, you know, you can put as many warnings and things like that on these sort of things as possible, but at the end of the day, you've got to take into consideration that most of the people who are going to be buying many of these things for other people will not be gamers themselves, and so they won't understand. They won't have that knowledge that all of us take for granted. We know that the Switch doesn't, you know, not every game works multiplayer with the Joy-Con on its side. We know that because we are deep in the Nintendo Switch sort of bubble, if you like. I can be absolutely certain that they tried to get this to work by itself, but sometimes things just can't be done. The game is surprisingly complex, as anyone who's played it will know, and you just need that second analog stick. Actually, now look at it. Imagine if you had a little 3DS nubbin or something there. You could actually do that. But then you've also got the other side of the argument. People should be informed before they make a purchase of £300, well, £280 or $300 or anything like that. You need to know what it is you're going into, and you really should do some research. And so I don't think Nintendo can be blamed, and I don't think anyone in this instance can be blamed. It's just this unusual set of circumstances, and to be honest, even when I was downloading the game, I thought to myself, well, I'll be able to play multiplayer with the Joy-Cons on the side. I just didn't think, you know, that one thing, it needs an extra control stick, you know, and no, without wishing to toot my own horn, I am seriously deep into all the Nintendo Switch stuff, and I've played Minecraft to death as well, back in the days when it was just this little Java applet, and it was, well, it was good, but oh my god, did I lose hours on that thing. You know, as it happens, I was actually playing the game earlier, and I thought to myself, well, I really like Minecraft, but I'm not going to get stuck into it the way I did before. I've got a handle on this. And then, boom! it was like 3 hours later. And truth be told, the Nintendo Switch version of Minecraft it's wonderful. I mean, what do you expect? It's Minecraft. I mean, it's a fantastic game in and of itself. I mean, if you don't like it, then why'd you click on this video? And it runs really well, both docked and undocked. You know, as a handheld, honestly, it's obviously the best handheld version of Minecraft out there. That should go without saying, really. And it's just a wonderful sort of seamless experience going from one to the other, as you would expect with the Switch. It really does just live up to expectations. The only downside is this. But what do you think of Minecraft Switch Edition? Do you think the sideways Joy-Con thing not being compatible is an issue, or do you think it's just one of those things where it just can't work, so move on with your life? Let us know down there in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then why don't you slide the Joy-Cons off the side of that subscribe button, only to be disappointed because it doesn't work in that way. And be sure to check out nintendolife.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo-related content. Thank you again for watching. Bye-bye.